Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with me, the boy, King. Now we outside, right? Let me share this out, right? Because a lot of times it ain't shared out properly. Late night, you thought that I wasn't gonna come through. You thought that I wasn't gonna hold up my end of the bargain, right? My end of the bargain is doing what I said I'm gonna do. I'm a man of my word. You understand me? Everybody outside partying, doing whatever. I got business to take care of, right? So the way that I handle business is by handling business. Yo, who that in there? What's going on? Hell yeah, I look tired, bro. Was up all day. Been up since 6 o'clock this morning. What you mean? Do I look tired? Hell yeah, I look tired. You best believe it. On my feet all day. But it's a big show tomorrow. It's a big show tomorrow, right? Now, a lot of you guys saw me talking to your favorites, right? A lot of you guys got a chance to see me having conversations with people. Um, if anybody knows me, I don't beat around the bush. It's 2 a.m. in New York. I salute you, soldier. It's 12:30 here. These dudes is outside. At the end of the day, I don't beat around. Hold on. At the end of the day, we're gonna do what we're gonna do. What's a man without his word? Ain't a damn thing, right? You heard me? What's a man without his word? Ain't a damn thing. Iron Lords. Like the Road to Tokyo shirts. Today the color was red. Bloody red. Oh, what up, Texas? What up, Rodney? What's good? I was out there with your favorites. Yo, remember the PlayStation dudes was telling me, you don't take no pictures with no PlayStation execs because they won't be caught dead with you. I'm Mr. 98% right all the time. The lie detector detected that was a lie, you goofy. The lie detector detected that was a lie. What he said? Ain't no sleep until tongue is fully dead. I want him dead. You heard me? If a nickel bag is sold in the park, I want in. On God. So, Summer Games Fest today. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna show y'all some of the swag. That's what it is. That's what it is. So, let me show you some of the swag. I want to see some of the swag. Let me know you want to see some of the swag. All right, so make your own Diki kit, Fortnite Squid Games. That's some of the swag. Oh, what's good? My man. Big Fat Eli, that's my brother right there. Thank you for all the hustle and efforts, King. David, hope you keep enjoying yourself and making connections. Since you said I won't be disappointed, I'm hyped for the Xbox show. I'm going to get into that right now. But I'm just showing you a little stuff from Jeff that we got today. Xbox number one. Xbox number one. Xbox number one. Um. Also, I got to show you something. Iron Lord's podcast is in conversations with. You heard him. Ah, ah. You know where it started from with me. Ah, ah, Iron Lord's podcast is in conversations with Atari. Now I'm gonna tell you this: if Iron Lord's podcast is in conversations with Atari, then that means Xbox Frontline News is in conversations with Atari. Now, we did get some socks from Jeff. Jeff Joint socks. I know you're like King. I don't care about no damn socks. I don't care about no little plushy doll and stuff like that. PM Studio and all this stuff. I got something that I think you're gonna care about. How many of y'all like Final Fantasy? How many of y'all like Magic the Gathering? Well, the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy starter kit is going to be given away to one of my members when I hit 10K subs. And we almost there. I'm almost at 10K subs. The King is in LA. I got more stuff in there. I'm going to give away that whole bag. I get to 10K subs. I'm giving away all that stuff that's inside that bag. I got books, got cards, I got pins, I got all that stuff. And I gotta give a shout out to Jeff, Jeff Keeley. Summer Games Fest with Jeff, the way he runs this show is impeccable. Also gotta give a shout out to all my friends over at Microsoft. If anybody got a chance to see the pictures up that I put up today with Greeny, with Jason Ronald, with Phil, with Sarah. Somebody said something stupid like, y'all get happy because you'll take pictures with people. I think that's ignorant. I think saying that is dismissive of hard work that I put in. I don't dismiss your hard work when you put in your hate, right? You woke up this morning to put in hate, right? I put in positivity and love. Don't dismiss me. You see Cog, right? That's Boogie Nights Cog. Y'all see Boogie Nights Cog. That's a different Cog. Boogie Nights. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Boogie Nights. Ding, 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 ding. Dance with the boogie, get down. Cause Boogie Cog is always the best in town. Got to keep on dancing, keep on dancing. Out of control. So, but see, what happened is when you spit in the air, you catch it in your mouth. You was talking all that pause. Yeah, Cog yelled out pause across the room. He yelled out pause. He said, Flex Cog on the cam. Flex. You're disgusting. Whoever you is, you're disgusting. I'm gonna tell you right now. You yelling out to a grown man, Flex Cog. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Mm. A lot of y'all got a chance to see me with Pimpin' Ken. You saw Pimpin' Ken downstairs? So check it out. I'm sitting there, right? I'm kicking it. Pimpin' Ken sees me from across the room and go, yo. I'm going, yo, what's up, Ken? I said, yo, I'm kicking it. And, he's over there talking about some other stuff. And I told these dudes, man, either do what you're going to do or just move it. I said, just have this picture with him. So I had a picture with him. Then I asked him where Boosie at. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if Boosie here, it's up. It's up. I'm probably still downstairs with Boosie. I'm going to tell y'all that right now. So a lot of you dudes, he said, thank you, God. Now you got to get out of the room. Now you got to get out of the room. You ain't gonna be out here. You ain't gonna be out here. You ain't gonna be out here talking about thank you for flexing your arm. Look at them. You got to get up out of the stream, son. Yo, Eli said, good morning. Yeah, Eli just he hit us with the 30. I don't know what that is, money, but he's in Egypt. I think he's in Egypt. Yeah, yeah. So that's my guy out there. So when I actually go out to Egypt, me and him gonna have a coffee, and I don't even drink coffee, but I gotta have a coffee with my brother. Right now it's early in the morning for him. It's late in the night for us. So a lot of y'all spit in the air, y'all gonna catch it in your mouth. Pause, because y'all was sitting there telling me that I can't hang out with your favorite friends. Y'all forgot about Neil Druckmann. You forgot, right? Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to y'all really thought that was like a one-off with the Game Awards, right? Y'all really thought, oh, King, I said, yo, Neil, I gotta take a picture with you dressed down because the last time we was dressed up, I gotta take a picture with you dressed down because these dudes is weirdos. So he like, all right. So we take the picture, and then he said, did you see the series? I said, no. He said, I need to talk to you until I go and watch the series. Now, my wife is watching right now. The only reason why I ain't watch it is to her, right? Anybody in there knows that, oh, if you watch a series without your wife, bro, get a warm seat on that couch. Get a warm seat on the couch. Anyway, so I gotta watch it with her, right? Um, Shohei, the legend, the myth, the legend, the iconic. You ever meet somebody? The only person I was like that with was Mayomaru. And first of all, didn't get a chance to even touch his hand. The way he got security around him, you think he Mario himself. So that's a different type of energy. The only other time I saw energy like that, and it's only with the Nintendo people, was with Reggie. But then by how God works, I happened to been security for Reggie. So I was the dude telling you, ah, Reggie ain't got time for you. So I'm the dude looking past the Reggie. Yo, Reggie, you want to talk to them? You look over, and let him in. I think Reggie is hilarious. Also, I know Reggie stand on business. I know Reggie stand on business. So the stuff that I say, I honestly know it went down like that. He's like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm out of here. I ain't doing it. I'm out of here. So this brings me to your favorite, your messiah, the guy that crafted your box. Pause. The guy that put the pizza in your box. The guy that wanted your ears. Mark Cerny, your Lord, your Savior. Why King got pictures with Mark Cerny? God, remember the last time I was able to take a picture with Mark Cerny? I didn't take a picture with him when we was at the PC game show. I was like, nah, I wasn't gonna do it. You guys think that I gotta do things because I need to fit in and belong. I'm in those pictures with Crocs on, B. Stand up. I'm me. Stand up. Crocs on. Nah, you know who makes the man? Me makes the man. Me makes the man. You gotta be comfortable in your skin. I'm out here with no damn shave. This is wild. But looking handsome, looking handsome. So if he feels, so as he exudes confidence. Now, also got a chance to hang out with Greenie, a fantastic person. I don't think the Xbox community understands exactly the gem of an individual that they have in the positions that they have these people in. Because if you understood exactly what you had, y'all wouldn't be as dismissive as you are with these individuals. Then I got a chance to talk to the wizard, Jason Ronald. Now, I'm not going to talk about what we talked about there because I told him none of that stuff was on the record. I was just actually kicking it with him about technology and where I see the market going. And a lot of times when I'm having conversations with these execs, my thing is really me talking. And if you agree with me, you agree with me. If you don't, then I actually understand where I stand with my conversation. And a lot of times, me not having critical pieces of information takes my idea and puts a fundamental flaw in it, right? It's like a math equation without a certain number. You can actually reach that answer because the equation is off because you're missing a key component, a larger metrics, if you will. So a lot of times I have the structure of the equation, but missing key components allows me to misinterpret the answer. I still get to an answer that's a roundabout close, but it's not the exact answer because key components being missing changes what the metrics actually is when the equation is in its totality, right? Think about it this way. As more information comes out, and I'm going to talk about the Xbox show tomorrow and what I truly expect to see. Now, this is based off of assumptions and not conversations. I'm going to give you conversations. This part that I'm talking to you about, and I see that we almost at the full. We have 55% on the glizzy suit. You disgusting individuals. I love you. Y'all like to humiliate me. I feel it. But see, the problem is I gotta be in that hot ass glizzy suit, and the summertime is here. You know what my basement doesn't have? In that area, in that media area, there's not no like air conditioned like vent or something right there. Like in that media area, in the summertime, the boy get hot. I'll probably be nipples out one of these days. It's gonna happen. But in a glizzy suit, that's oh my God, you guys are crazy. That's a roasted hot dog. Y'all are wild crazy. But I respect you and I thank you. You're some wild cowboys. I see y'all getting there. My expectations for the show tomorrow. Now I'm gonna tell you that I think the show is gonna be broken down into three different categories, right? The first category we all know is Game Pass. Shout out to those card carrying, black card carrying members of Game Pass Ultimate. We eat different, we live different, we understand our meals are cooked deliciously fine. There are individuals that will never understand how we are taken care of as black card carrying members. I don't care if you call me a renter or you like. You rent your apartment, you rent your car. A lot of you are renting your girl. I ain't mad at you. You doing you. Why you worrying about my video games? Why you worrying about how I do it? I ain't worrying about how you do it. You share that girl enough to make Daddy Earl. And I ain't upset with you, baby. You gonna do what you gonna do. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it at a greater capacity. It's different, right? It's the same but different. You think you got ownership, yet you don't. You thought she was yours, yet she wasn't. Remember the day you found out? That broke your little heart. If only you listened to King. But I think it's going to be broken down to three different parts. You got Game Pass. Yes, baby. Yes. Then you got the third party segment. I'm not talking about Xbox being third party. I'm talking about real, actual third parties showing up to the Xbox point. Like my man Black Myth Wukong. Whoa, hello there, fella. It's been a year. Oh, the last year when King told you that it wasn't Little Man, that Sony actually did a third party deal, just said King is bugging. I told you when you spit in the air, you catch it in your mouth. Pause. Right? I'm 98% right all the time. But you won't see these stupid idiots go back and say, I was wrong, King. Y'all can never do that. I don't even look at y'all as men. Y'all are some different dudes. Y'all have different pronouns, and we ain't gonna work with you like that, right? You're not identifying as he, him. You're identifying as something else. It that. It that. You that it. You're back in it's late night. You're mad. No, I ain't. The best part of this is I told you, little man, wasn't even an issue. Now, all y'all people out there with little man, come August 20th, Black Myth Wukong will be on your box. Now, there's a certain remake and rebirth that needs to be addressed. Nintendo got their bingo card punched. Guess who else is getting their bingo card punched? Hey, Xbox. Hey, King. Bingo. I love it. I love it. I love the way you squirm and scrounging, Daddy. You ain't looking the same, man. You're looking kind of pale in the face. Now, listen. The other day I said the show was dope. All of you said the show was whack. You know what? You right. Since you said I'm not 98% right all the time, you right this time. You right. You right. It was whack. It was whack. It was you. You right. You don't like it. You are the PlayStation connoisseur. You right. I'm wrong. You right. You ain't seen anything of note. Y'all thought it was supposed to be Wolverine. Y'all was gonna supposed to have Venom. Y'all was supposed to have The Last of Us 3. Y'all had everything in the world. High in the sky. And I told you, baby steps was gonna be there. Guess who showed up? Who's 98% right all the time? Him, the king. I'm the bane in your side. I really adopted the dog. I was born in it, molded in it, if you will. Oh man, I'm styling on you. And the sad part about it is, you the new math. You ain't like the old math that smack people. You the new math that the lights turn out. You that math. You that math with no barbershop. You that math. You the math punch in the air. Yo, yo. I am so happy that the next segment that I'm going to talk about that Xbox is going to do is going to be new software and services brought to the ecosystem that is sure enough going to make you say, damn, they really about their business. Now, maybe a little stuff leaked early and you guys happen to see that. How about your console library being available on your PC? Is that enough to make you wet? Is that enough to get you a little bit excited? Is that enough to make you say, they're truly taking this? I buy my game here, I play it anywhere. Is that enough to make you say that they're moving in a manner that is conducive to winning? Now I know you're gonna say, King, there is no more fight because they already bent the knee. They put their games all over the place. No, actually, they understood who you was. There ain't no fight because you don't fight the customer. That part. You are a customer. You're not the dealer. You purchased the crack. You smoking it. You's a smoker. Think about it this way. I've never heard somebody tell the dealer he's the bad guy. Oh no, he just sells the crack. Yes. You buy it. Y'all looking at the Xbox showcase talking about what's the new game going over the PlayStation. When does the dealer show up? Can't wait till the dealer comes outside. Hey man, do you know what time the dealer's coming up? What time is the dealer show? I need to know when I'm gonna get high again. Y'all guys are users. Xbox turned y'all into fiends. I'll never do drugs. Y'all popping dirty all over the place. If I go look at your library, I'm pretty sure that y'all got a kilo in there. Guys, you guys are yourself snitching. You know, they put online with a receipt in the box. I got Forza Horizon. You's a smoker. Yo, I'll never smoke crack. Ooh, boy, you guys are smokers. King, y'all be smokers too. If was a fifth, I'll be drunk. Ah, Kenneth J. William members for 9 months. Soldier V rank. I salute you, soldier. Let's get it, baby. We outside early in the morning. Stuff is looking good. Now, what do I truly expect to see tomorrow? Whoo, boy. So I told you I see the three pillars and where they're gonna attack, right? Definitely in Game Pass. Excuse me. I see new IPs that are native to certain companies being launched inside Game Pass. I think Capcom, being that Capcom, and this is me going out on a limb, not knowing anything. Capcom being Capcom, and they like to get their new IP subsidized, like Kitsugami Pathway of the Goddess. See now, Omnimusha is established franchise. That's not a franchise that is a new IP. But you know what is a new IP? Pragmata. Today, I believe Pragmata is going to launch day and date inside Game Pass. I know you're going to say, King, 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 King. King, that game looks incredible. King, why would they do that? New IP that's unsure. Now, you probably say that's going to be a hit. But Expedition 33 is a hit too, and it launched where? Game Pass. New IPs get a different bag. I think Game Pass is the home of the new, right? Established IPs, maybe a year later, if they have the marketing deal. See, you can rock Game Pass one or two ways. Either you get the marketing deal and you join Alien Game Pass right now, but at the tail end of the marketing deal, your game hits Game Pass, kind of like metaphor. Or you take the Game Pass deal now and we don't have marketing of the game. You're able to market the game how you're going to do it, but we have it in Game Pass. So I think there's one or two things. I think that. I think, but Pragmata, I think that actually launches day inside Game Pass. Could be wrong, could be right, but that's my little pie in the sky wish, if you will. Game Pass, I think, is going to be fortified. I think we're going to see 6 months of whatever Game Pass is supposed to look like um, till the end of the year, right? The services side. I think services you're going to see the connectivity, the connective tissue, and where Xbox is trying to take the brand. I think the brand goes into the direction of everything is one unified front. If it's here, it's there, it's play anywhere. I think it's one purchase all the way through. I think you get a chance to see that. I think you today you're gonna see the unification of Xbox PC. I think the messaging will start to look more ubiquitous in that nature. Like it's going to lock in that nature for you, right? So now I did Game Pass. I did the whole structure, the connective tissue with Xbox and what they see their brand and where their brand should be, right? Now, now you're not gonna see Gears E8. Don't think that. That's not gonna happen, bro. We saw that last year. That's not gonna happen. Now, the new. I think you're gonna see the games that's available to be launched in the next 6 months. One of the games I thought that is available to be launched in the next 6 months, quite possibly, could be Perfect Dark. I think Perfect Dark is quite possibly the game that's going to fit in the Indiana Jones spot. I think Perfect Dark actually fits the mold of what Indiana Jones looks like when it comes to first person, third person, whatever stuff that you're going to see. I think Perfect Dark fits that, and I think Perfect Dark slots into that December release date. But again, along those roads, I think you're going to have a couple of more Clockwork Revolution and games like that, like AA games launching into Game Pass. And you don't forget, you have Call of Duty and you have those games of that ilk that's going to be available from the Xbox ecosystem. So that does fly in the face of me wanting to see a Halo. I think Halo has to make an appearance for the simple fact I think this year or next year is the anniversary of Halo. And if it's this year is the anniversary of Halo, I forgot. Then I truly expect it. Let me know in the chat um if this year is the anniversary of Halo. Then I truly expect them to show you the reimagined combat evolved. Now also what might have you yell out stat is that remake of Combat Evolved being on PlayStation. Now, I ain't hear this from nobody. And don't try to take a picture and be like, he said this because he talked to this. That ain't it. That ain't it. When I talk to them, I don't talk to them about that stuff. I talk about other things. I talk about stuff that they don't. It's whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I honestly expect to see some form of Halo tomorrow. Expect to have a release date for Perfect Dark. We already know what the new Call of Duty is going to look like. That Minecraft stuff that we're going to see from Mojang. I think we get a chance to see Double Fine's game. I think we get a release date for Clockwork Revolution and whatever Double Fine is working on. Also, we did have large trademarks that Xbox did do: Wolfenstein, Deathloop, Quake, and there was another one that they did. Uh, I forgot right now. Wolfenstein, Quake. Deathloop, and I forgot the last one. But and they all first person shooters. So I think Xbox understands the assignment, and I think they're going in for the juggler. Now I know you guys are gonna say, "Well, that's not killing off Kong." Hmm, Kong gonna kill his damn self off. It ain't nothing else that Xbox needs to do but continue to make money. I actually think Sony is their worst enemy, but it's not really Sony because Sony actually decided to do a course correct. I think you, the fan base, the toxic one, the one that said that their show was trash, I think you are the downfall of them because you're not allowing the champ to get to his knees and climb up the rope. You want him to jump up, pop up, start swinging haymakers. He broke. How he can't do it? You want him to do stuff that he's not able to do. The problem with you is you want them to go in the hole. You want them to die. You do. As much as you say King wants them to dead, yeah, I just really want you gone. That's it. I really don't want them. I really just want the toxic fan base. You PlayStation 4 dudes. See the PlayStation 3 dudes, the PlayStation 2 dudes, and the PlayStation 1 dudes. I like them. The PlayStation 4 guy, I can't stand you. Because you turned into the PlayStation 5 guy. Y'all just got here. Y'all disgusting. Y'all the guy that runs in the gym that didn't put on deodorant. Y'all them. I don't like you dudes. Y'all stink of hot sweat. Y'all smell like buttholes and elbows. Pause. Disgusting. Smell like a hot, sweaty room. You ever had your moms walk in your room and say, "This room smell like a gym sock"? That's what you smell like, a gym sock. A stink gym sock. I don't like you. So, yo, what up, Kaiju? The West Coast is treating Xbox Frontline News and Iron Lords podcast as family. I'm going to tell you right now, this has probably been one of our most productive years that we've had, and it's not over, baby. Do you understand what I'm talking about? I think this has honestly been one of the most productive years, and it's not over. Oh man, all praises due to the Most High, Amen Ra. All praises due. When when you're able to see a goal, is working right now. Y'all, I don't know if y'all understand what's going on. He's working right now. Us Iron Lords don't stop. We don't stop. It is not no a moment where we are not actively trying to achieve our goal for the benefit of the team. We don't stop. So when we told you we the four horsemen of the apocalypse, this is absolutely the truth that I'm trying to tell you. It's the part that you're not getting. Behold, a white horse, and on his back, color of crimson. I'm an Xbox and PS4 guy. You see what? You stupid. You still got Tokyo. Pretty sure. Let's go. Curio was good. What y'all eat tonight? What up, Mav? Mav, what's good? Dog said, "What up, Mav?" Tonight I had glazed pause. Y'all bugged out though. Glazed salmon and mushrooms. We went to a sushi place, and the food was impeccable. They gave us authentic Japanese beer. I don't know what Cog ate. What you eat? Yeah, teriyaki chicken. What you drink? You had something to drink? Yeah, some whiskey, some Japanese whiskey. Hmm. What's a wild prediction for tomorrow at Arkham West? A wild prediction that I have is Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna die on that hill. I think that in a year that Mortal Kombat is at its highest and they're reaching back is a it's the worst year in the world for me to make that stupid prediction. The worst year. They're already locked in getting every piece of content that that game has ever touched to be available in one package. You're gonna have one-stop shop for Mortal Kombat. And my stupid behind said Mortal Kombat versus Killer Instinct. And I'm like, I can't back down off of that hill. I just got to be proven wrong, and that's going to be my 2%. But I don't think this. Let me ask y'all a question. Y'all think a Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe is in that package? Because they have a precedence for them doing the collabo. This ain't only like Street Fighter and Tekken type of stuff. We actually have a precedence in which Mortal Kombat they do a team up with another team and the game produced. I arguably for me, that's probably one of the games I'll play on stream so y'all can see because y'all probably don't even know that that thing existed. I purchased it and one of the guys I was using was the Flash. I thought it was dope. And I think that led to NetherRealms making Injustice Gods Among Us. That game is actually a fun game to play. So and then the crossovers that they were having was really good. So me personally. Lycos was good. All go out. That's what's up. What's up? Todd texting Dreamcast guy, yo, Ed Roy, I'm about to boot you. These guys is ruthless, son. These guys is actually ruthless, son. That's the most ruthless. You bugged out, son. Yo. All right. So do I expect to see any PlayStation logos there? Ah man. Ah man. Every time I say something stupid about opposition being on the floor, it bites me. No. Do we hear about it after the fact? Yeah. PlayStation will probably tweet it out. Yeah, me too. You know how Xbox do? PlayStation will put out a game and be like, yeah, PlayStation. And Xbox Greeny will tweet out. Me too. I think he get a sick type of love over your balloons. I'd like to give a shout out to our new partners. No malice. Dopeness. Oh my God. But yeah, I'm gonna be putting up pictures, me hanging out with you. I'm gonna do a collage when I get back home. I'm open a program. I'm gonna dump all the pictures in there. I'm gonna do a wonderful collage of me and all the PlayStation execs loving the king. One dude said, if he knew all the crap you talked about the company, he would kick you to the side. And one of my loyal friends actually said, no, King actually just doesn't like you. And that's the part right there because I happen to have every piece of PlayStation tech. I just don't like the direction of the company, and hopefully it can fix it. I love the direction of what Xbox is doing because I actually believe that they were the bigger fish in a small pond. To be honest with you, they're the only ones able to do exactly what they're able to do and pull it off. What did Mav say? Been too long since we had a Halo at a showcase. Facts. That's what I'm talking about, Mav. I honestly, I didn't like the fact that I found out that my Switch 2 has already been hacked, that people already hacked it. I hope they brick your joint. I hope you playing around in the BIOS and your joint gets shut off, son. It's disrespectful. All that waiting online and paying across country for you to be out here busting people joints down in the day. Stop being all extra. This stuff never happened back in the days. It usually took a period of time in order for a joint to get hacked. You are hacking in 24 hours. You got too much time on your hands. King, how you feel about the Switch 2? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. He said petty petty king. I love it. I'm not listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this the screen is bigger, the controls is dope. It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. The sound is better. Hold on. The sound is better. The Joy Cons are better. The little connector that you connect them to, this thing is better, even though it kind of feels the same. It just feels a little bit better than it normally is. So I'm not mad at it. Um, the Switch is good. If you got it, you know what you was getting when you got it. We selling the seeds on the Switch 2 games for real, for real. This week we're doing it. I like my Switch 2 with the with staple marks. Well, you stupid Switch 2 gets delivered for me tomorrow. Phone will guide me. I feel you. I feel you, Mav. Listen, Mav, you're a gamer. It's I don't even think it had anything to do with FOMO. I think it had everything to do with the fact that you're a gamer and you know that you want a game. And this is online, so actually you can jump in the chat. We can play games online. We can actually do some competitive stuff. When I get back, you already know on Frontline Gaming streams, I'm gonna stream it. Y'all gonna see it. It's the same thing with Xbox games. I'm talking to one of the execs, right? And this is the conversation that we had. The conversation is centered around when the hell we started, when the consumer started worrying about them making money. Like that shouldn't. Why is that a thing? Like why are we worrying about what's going on in their financials? Like what is their financial marking period? Like who cares? Like what? I'm standing in the room with them having these conversations. We're in two different tax brackets, bro. You think I'm going to start talking to them about the business side that I'm not getting a piece of, and that's the business aspect? No, I got to talk to them as the consumer side and my business. This is my business here, right? So my business, I'm going to talk about, yo, how you going to help my business? I don't care about you selling no games. How about you getting on my show and help me push my platform further? How about that part? When you going to do that part? That thing. Oh, talk to this guy to talk to that guy. And I say, all right, see you later. Me and my Crocs got to dip that way. That part. Listen, if you're not gonna learn nothing here, I hope you do learn this. You're not gonna ever hear me tell you don't buy this, don't buy this console. You're not ever going to hear me tell you that. You're never gonna hear me tell you what you like is bad, unless it's some bad shit. Like unless I'm talking about video games. I don't care if you out here doing Diddy parties. You up to something else. I don't care about that. You can stay away from me with that. But I'm talking about some video game stuff because you got to have something in this life to keep you sane from the insane stuff that's going on, right? And I think video games is a wonderful medium. It kept me out of some troubles, right? And it keeps a lot of people out of troubles. And also, I'm talking to Greeny, and Greeny says that because he does what's that the charity that we did? What was the name of that? Yeah, Game is Outreach. And he's on the board of the Game is Outreach, and he says, when he's talking to these hospitals, video games actually helps takes the children's minds off of surgeries. And what better healing is video games for children, right? Putting a smile on a kid's face after they are in a life and death struggle with um, a disease or something that can be terminal, right? So video games. It's our calming, connecting tissue that keeps us happy, that gives us shared experiences, and have gives us things to talk about. So again, I don't think we ever should be worrying about how many units something sold or um how much money a company is making because again at the end of the day we're giving them money so they're not giving it back to us. God forbid we got an issue, right? Do we see that bread back? Exactly, right? So they raise prices, but we either got to fit the bill or they come out with some weird way to justify that they raised the price and we try to figure out a way to get something like, how Randy said, oh, we'll figure it out. If you was a fan, you will get it, right? Now, a super out of touch concept, right? Um, how about you don't raise the damn price, right? But then they tell you some stuff like, oh, well, I'm not in charge of the pricing. Okay. Oh, listen, we got to get back to being gamers, being consumers, being concerned about the product that we receive more than the fact of what's their bottom line. Are they delivering a good product for me? I told you the moment that Xbox and Microsoft no longer serves my needs as a company that are giving me the games that I'm looking for and asking for, then just like everything else, I'm gonna move on, right? Just like you. If nothing is serving your purpose and your needs, you're gonna move on. So think about it this way. There was always something before what you got, right? And what happened to it? What eliminated what was before what you got? They made a series of bad mistakes. Either they devalued the customer, they overinflated the marketplace, or they did something that was what is that? Who's that? Roland Press piece? Is that Prescott? Oh, yeah, oh, Prescott was good. They did something that was detrimental to the company and to force that company to go under. I don't think we're at that point right now. I think actually all three companies can survive. I think one is having a tougher time than the other two, and I think y'all know exactly who that is. I think that's based off of decisions made in the company that kind of derailed what they were. And I think policies inside the company changes the fact that if you're not willing to negotiate to get the Wolverine um bios or what was the source code, if you're not willing to negotiate with terrorists to get the Wolverine source code, then obviously one of your key items is going to take a back seat for a long period of time because you got to start over from scratch while you deal with a whole bunch of stuff. So I think one is having a tougher time than the other two. I think Xbox is exactly where they want to be. I think Nintendo is exactly where they knew they were going to be. They're looking to have sold out 15 million in the first month. And if you don't think that the first couple of Xbox games is going to reach a Switch 2, you're bugging. I'm pretty sure that they scraping and scrambling right now trying to figure out how to get Sea of Thieves on that joint, uh, what is it, Forza Horizon and Indiana Jones immediately on that little handheld. I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to figure out how they can make sure all the bells and whistles and the dockables and all that other stuff make sure it translate. Don't be surprised if you see a Switch 2 version of Destiny. I think everybody's going to get on that money train when it comes to the Switch 2. I think all of them are pretty good, except for with the like I said, I think Sony is in a bit of a pickle right now, if you will, and hopefully they can dig themselves out. But leave your predictions in the chat. This is Xbox Frontline News with your boy the King. That has been up all day walking, but when it got time to it, when it got time, put on the Glizzy's Crocs. See, he gave me a whole freaking glizzy. He 3D printed this glizzy. Shout out to Anubis. Yeah, Anubis. I'm wearing them. I'm walking around Cali with a glizzy in my boot. Pause. But yes, rock the Crocs when the joints get heavy and the knees start to ache. You gotta do what you gotta do. But we're trying to give you the best coverage. So shout out to K. Sante. Shout out to Mr. Boomstick. Shout out to Fonzarelli. Shout out to Mr. Bad Bitch. Shout out to Xbox Expansion Pass. Shout out to Season Gaming. Um, who else am I missing? Hancock? Yeah. Who else am I missing? I didn't. Web Dave. Shout out to Web Dave. Web Dave pulled up in a big way. Please go to the gaming council and sub. Um, I'm talking about as genuine and as nice as he is online. He's that same exact way in person. Shout out to Hoggy Shani, um, getting his first behind the scenes camera work today. All right, so well yesterday. What time is it? Is it time yet? Did it switch over yet? Oh shit, it been switched.